Hi, Aquarius. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I am doing really well. This is the reading for the week of November 30th through December 6th, 2020, which means that this year is almost over. Except that I'm not quite sure that that really means anything because COVID's still here. We're still having too many people be sick. We've had a lot of riots this year, which reminds me of the 60s and the 70s. And then we had the craziest election known to man. Well, in at least a civilized world. So we're moving into the age of Aquarius on December 21st, 2020, which is the winter solstice. And then we're going to have Christmas, which has lovely little lights. I like sparkly things like lights. So the first card we get is the Eight of Swords. Aquarius, you are feeling bound up. You don't feel like you have any choice. But here, even though you're all tied up, you've got all these swords around you that can protect you. But you're still feeling that you have no way out. You have no way to make the choices you want. And then we get the Queen of Cups. And this is we're going to straighten it up. This is a woman who she's very sweet and has a lot of wisdom. And this woman is someone that you can listen to. This woman, in your being bound up, is someone who's there for you, that can help you find the answers that you need to find. And we also get the Hermit, which tells me that you can also find within yourself all the answers that you need. But this woman can help you and assist finding those things. So go ahead and trust her. Now I'm pulling a card from the Grimmel Tarot deck. Grimmel is an archaic word for cat. And this is the Two of Swords. We're going to turn it right side up. And this Two of Swords, he's standing on both ends of the sword and he's got to make a choice. If he goes forward, this sword's going to fall down. If he goes backwards, this sword's going to fall down. But he's got to choose which way he's going to go. And that's the truth for you too, Aquarius. Right now, while you're feeling bound up, you've got a choice back here and a choice out there. Which one are you taking? Which one do you want the most? That doesn't mean that either of them are great or either of them are horrible. It just means you've got to choose. Now we're going to pull from the Crow Tarot deck. And this is the Star. And the star is shining brightly in the sky and telling you that you can have it all. You can succeed at this. But you have to trust yourself. You have to follow that bright star to your answer. That star is shining and leading you along the way. But you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your spirit guides. You might need to meet your spirit guides. If you have a problem with that, send me a text, 405-512-9400. I can help you find them. And now, from the Spell Casting Oracle deck, this card is about friendship. And that tells me, Aquarius, that you need to concentrate on being a good friend, but you also need to let friends into your life. Sometimes I can be in the midst of a full room and I feel so lonely. And I know I'm not the only one. But that's something that we need to overcome, that we realize that there are people there for us. We're just not feeling it. And as we go through life, we have to stop being that person that's sitting in that room all by ourselves, because we're not alone. It's scary. And there's some of us that have never felt like we fit. And then this card is about clarity. I think your friends, this woman, is going to help you find that clarity. Find what you need to see to succeed in this world. Find what you need to see to be the best you can be. Sometimes when you have just a moment of clarity, you just realize what you need to do. Sometimes I just have those out of the blue. Sometimes it takes me a little work though. And I imagine it's the same for you. But if you listen to what is inside of you, to what you already know about you, you'll get that clarity. I'm going to look at the crystal ball. I see an elephant. My mama used to always say, an elephant never forgets. So when you're trying to find your answers, remember back. I think even further than this life, you have the answers. But you may not remember them because you came into this world with those inside of your psyche. Aquarius, I want you to try meditating and going back in time. Because as you do, I believe you're going to find what you need to find. I see some steps, which tells me that as you're taking these steps, you're going to find that clarity. But you got to do them one step at a time. I guess you can do 2 steps at a time. 3 steps is a bit much. And really, even when you're doing 2, sometimes you might lose sight of some of the things that matter. So take it slow and easy. But take the steps. Take 1 step at a time. And I see a pie, like with a piece out of it. And that says that you take 1 piece at a time. Hopefully you don't eat the whole pie. And that everything is 1 slice at a time, 1 step at a time. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Tomorrow, I'm going to be reading my pendulum and answering y'all's yes or no questions. So send me your questions to 405-512-9400. And go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another video again. And maybe you'll get some clarity. Bye.